Okay, this is the official start of Streets of Rage 3, and where I have now learned I cannot get to the end of the game on the easy level or difficulty. It has to be normal or hard if I'm going to beat the game. So, normal difficulty, going to be 5 life, and usual settings on sound effects and also voice as well as BGM. So, yeah. So, just checking again. Yep, that's everything I need. So, it has to be normal or hard difficulty if I'm going to beat this game. And I did mention before we could play as 4 different characters. We've got Axel Stone, Blaze Fielding, 2 main protagonists. Also got Skate, who appeared in the previous game. And as an additional character to this game, we get Dr. Zan. And because he has the highest reach, and because I figure he will be more effective, I'm going to play as Zan. So starting this game over again for the 3rd time. Phew, that was close. Another few seconds and boom. Yes, we're lucky we found the bomb. What's our next move, Axel? Well, Zan was right about the bomb. Maybe he's right about the robots too. But I'll have to see it to believe it. Let's try and get a lead from the punks. I'm sorry, you don't believe me, Axel. But there's no time to waste, let's go. So, starting this game from square one again, because, well, I've discovered I cannot beat this game being the easy shit. So, I cannot beat this game on easy difficulty. I actually have to prove I'm capable of beating this game on a higher difficulty level compared to the first 2 games. So that's one thing I have learned. Even though a lot of you would expect me to be Mr. Hardcore Idiot and do whatever it takes to just beat the game on the highest difficulty possible, I've decided, because I'm trying to, rebuild myself, I've decided I'm simply not going to do that. And yes, the other reason for that is because, well, I just want to get to the end of the game. I've decided my only option of really doing this is by getting up to the end of the game somehow. And it has to be on the normal or hard difficulty to achieve this. That's what needs to be done in order for me to beat this game. I don't think it really matters on lives. It's just a matter of me proving I can actually get to the end of the game. I picked up a knife. That's no knife. Now, that's a knife. Yeah, that was me doing my Crocodile Dundee impression. And to anyone who does or doesn't know, Crocodile Dundee is a film series character mainly from the 80s. And there is a trilogy. I like the first film, and I also think the second film is quite good also. But the third film, I'm yet to see. Point is, I do think the first 2 films are pretty funny. Also, did I get an extra life somehow? I think I did. Okay. Trying to defeat McLeod. Or McLeod. Is that how it's pronounced? I think it's pronounced McLeod, anyways. Let's see if I can beat these bitches somehow. And there goes one of the Garcias. Now I just have to defeat Dwight. Okay, he's dead. At least that's one of them anyway. And I think I took down one of them somehow. At least I think I did. I'm also pretty sure this is going to be an ordeal, but we'll wait and see. Maybe I'll be successful in defeating them, maybe I won't. Okay, they're all dead. But truth is with me, I just want to get to the end of the game. And I've now discovered I cannot do this the easy way if I'm actually going to beat the game, so it's definitely one difference that this game has and the other two don't. Okay. And also trying to knock Storm off his BMX. As I have 2 Donovans and 1 Garcia. Oh, I just wasted my energy. Oh well. He's definitely a harder bitch to beat the way I see it. Anyways. And the life is going to be lost at this stage. Even though I'm really trying my hardest not to lose that said life. But somehow, I think it's going to happen. I think I'm going to lose a life right before, yep. And my first fucking life is lost. And that's partly because I'm doing this on the normal difficulty. Well, as long as I only lose 1 life, then I guess it's fine. For now, at least. As long as it does not come to hinder me for the rest of the game. Or prevent me from completing the game somehow. Because the only thing I'm really focused on now is making sure I get to the end of this bitch. And making sure that I do not lose to my enemies twice. Okay. Okay. I do now know how the first stage ends as well. Once we defeat Shiva. And almost defeated Bono. Of course, he will be stronger. And he will not accept being attacked from the air. I should just mention that. He will only accept being attacked on the ground. And, in all honesty, I don't have too many problems with that. Except for saying when he punches me more times than I want him to, but... again, it's fine. As long as I'm able to win my battles at the end of the day. Which is what I normally target. And I've almost defeated Lorena already. Yeah, take that, Lorena. You whip-cracking bitch, you. Oh, no. I've almost defeated Electra. Although the only girl I can really say I know by the name of Electra is Electra King from The World Is Not Enough, which is a James Bond film, and, well, in all honesty, definitely not one of the best Bond films, in my opinion, but yeah, that's the only Electra I know of. Aside from saying that I've heard of something called the Electra Complex. And don't ask me how I know that. Well, she was hitting me hard, but I'm hitting him harder somehow. And yeah, there was nothing I could have done against that, even if I'd really wanted to. Even if I'd wanted to, I probably wouldn't be able to take him down. He's gonna strafe me at this stage. I can tell already, he's gonna fucking strafe me. Okay, so before I continue, I need to save the game. In case if I do lose a life at this stage. And that could very well happen. If I do not defeat him first. Because I need to make sure... Okay, he's dead. It's alright, it's fine, doesn't matter. He's dead. That's all I care about. And on this revitalized attempt, that was stage 1. And now we will move on to stage 2, in spite of all that. So just going to save the game here. Yep, there we go. Onwards to stage 2.